sometimes people are so careful to not say anything negative that you don't get constructive criticism.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I think that I agree with that 150%.
Yeah.
I feel like throughout my whole career, I was never given constructive criticism. It was always like, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. I'm like, I cannot grow just by doing a good job all the time. I'm sure there's something. And it wasn't until I had my first African-American boss that gave me constructive feedback.
Yeah.
So to your point about other people maybe being fearful, trying to give us that constructive feedback because of how we may react or something.
It holds you back.
It definitely holds you back. So I appreciate the constructive feedback. So now I know where I can work to improve and go to that next level. But it wasn't until I had an African-American manager that I was able to start making some improvements.
I think she hit the nail on the head.
She did nail it.
Yeah, transparency is key, right?
Yeah.
You have to be transparent about how you feel, and you have to truly own your feelings. I think that in a big environment of layoffs, right, 98% of people are scared to lose their jobs. I've been blessed to have those conversations with my manager to say, like, what does this look like for us? Just be honest. And I think transparency on both sides has really helped to ease some sort of, I guess, discomfort.
I schedule one-on-ones with my manager. I don't wait until the end of the year. I don't wait until the year-end review to ask for a raise or what, the next step for my position looks like. In doing that, I have set the kind of standard of what I want for this position and where I want to grow, and now my manager knows, this is what Raylyn wants, and this is where she wants to grow. So I think it can be scary, like you said, in this recessionary environment to kind of hold and keep things, and we're all, what does the future look like? What does this economic impact look like? But I think transparency is key. You need to be vulnerable, just like you're vulnerable with relationships, at home. You need to be vulnerable with your relationships at work, because I feel like getting outside of your comfort zone is where the real growth happens.
That's so hard, though.
It is hard. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's easy, but I think this is the first job that I've been at where I have felt comfortable speaking up and scheduling those one-on-ones with my manager and saying, hey, this is where I want to grow. I'm not sure how to get there. I don't even know what my next position looks like. Let's talk through that. Even before every one of those conversations, I've felt major anxiety, but once I've left the conversation, I'm not the only one. Once I've left that conversation, I felt really good about where I stand with the company and more so what my growth looks like. So it's not easy by any means.
Yeah.
For me, I've always had one-on-ones with my manager weekly.
Okay.
So there's no surprises. And to your point about making sure that you know where you want to go. So if I'm a senior and I'm trying to make principal bands, I want to go find the documents that iron out like all the competencies for senior, all the competencies for principal, and I want to walk through each one by one with my manager to say, hey, okay, I've demonstrated this, I've demonstrated this one. And the ones where I'm not demonstrating, talk about if there's an opportunity for me in my current role to demonstrate that. If it's not, help me find opportunities to demonstrate this competency, which can help with promotions, which also can help with constructive feedback.
Yes.
And the manager they're not feeling like they're bashing you. We're just looking at the facts. Like, have you done this or have you not?
Exactly.
So I think that can be super helpful.